Greetings YouTube, my name is Inquisitor Asin on Overlip and welcome to my channel. I'm going to try to make this a very quick introduction video, but today is January 10th, no, Wednesday, January 10th, 2017, 4:17 p.m. And the last Let's Play that I completed would have been Unreal Tournament or Unreal 2 The Awakening for the original Xbox. And if you would have watched, or even if you didn't, I mentioned in the last video of that Let's Play that my next Let's Play would be Pariah. I actually had a bunch of Let's Plays that I wanted to do, a bunch of Let's Plays for the original Xbox, but Pariah, even though I've played it before and I've beat it before a long time ago, it really got on my nerves. Maybe I'll come back to it one day. I probably will, knowing me. But yeah, it got on my nerves, and I'm not really burnt out yet of sci-fi games. The next game after Pariah I thought about trying was Jedi Academy. I may do that game, I may not. I'm not quite sure yet. But I just got a little frustrated after having to quit Pariah, because I thought I was making some progress and actually getting the ball rolling, or starting to, anyways. And I think I still am. I just have to find the right games that I can Let's Play. I still want to keep the sci-fi theme, but I decided to take a brief break from doing sci-fi, and I thought I would take a brief break from sci-fi, just a small break, and I wanted to actually Let's Play a game that I attempted to Let's Play a few years ago, or about a year ago, called 24. So I'm going to be trying that game. I have a new sci-fi list, and that I want to try and do. But for certain lists I have, like my horror list will stay the same. I don't want to give up just yet theming or trying to theme my Let's Plays. Excuse me. But yeah, so I'm going to take a very short break from that. And the game 24, it's a game that I attempted to Let's Play about a year ago. I got a little frustrated with the puzzle sections, or the bomb defusal sections, and excuse me. It was also part of this thing I wanted to try and do, or called Movie Games Don't Suck, where I was gonna every time I play a movie game, I was gonna try to keep an open mind, because I like some movie games from the 6th generation. It's just, normally it was almost a rule back then that if it's a movie game, it automatically sucks. If it's based off of TV or movie, it's gonna suck, and that's kind of true. But in other ways, it's not. I mean, there's a lot of movie games that suck, but I think there's more movie games that there's probably just, I think it's half bad. It's like 50% are bad, the other 50 are good, or maybe even 70% are good, and the other 30 bad. And I wasn't trying to make, like, it wasn't my goal to Let's Play every single movie game. It's just that any movie game that I had, it was like a shooter or maybe an adventure game, as long as it was something that I did, because those are the only two things that I Let's Play aside from light RPGs. I was going to try and play it and disprove that, at least to myself, and maybe to everyone else. Although I don't really care what everyone else thinks. But yeah, that was what I was going to try and do. Yeah, this game right here, it's not a bad game. I've never completed it before, but from what I've played, it's not really a bad game. It's a little frustrating in certain parts, but it's not a bad game. It's very polished. It's very clean. and I do have save data on there because I always kept the data because even when I stopped, when I gave up Let's Playing, and I was like, I want to come back to this game one day, and I want to try and beat this game. But anyways, that's about it for that, and my little rant. And yeah, but that's what I'm going to try to do. And I don't have a list of movie games. I have regular games on the Let's Play, like shooters and adventure games. It's just there are one or two movie or games based off of cinema sprinkled within what I plan on Let's Playing. And yeah. So anyways, without further ado, let's get to the Let's Play, which is 24. After this, I will also be Let's Playing, well, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Let me just do this one first. And I put in the cheat codes. Sorry guys, I don't like to play with cheats. And I'm not really playing with the cheats. It's just in a second. I try not to Let's Play a game that's going to I try not to Let's Play a game that has cheats enabled, as long as the cheats aren't, hang on a second, as long as the cheats aren't something that'll give me like infinite health or infinite ammunition or whatever. This cheat excuse me, the cheat that I'm using is just a level select cheat. I actually found this code online, and what it is if you hold L1, L2, R1, and R2, a menu will pop up. You hold it for like 4 seconds, and there you go. I was kind of stuck right here at first because I didn't know what to do, but if you hold X and press either left or right on the directional pad, that's how you put in the codes. You can look them up online if you want, or maybe I'll tell them to you later on or something. But yeah, I was kind of frustrated with one of the missions, so I put in because it was a bomb defusal mission. So I found a cheat code online, and I put in the level select cheat, and I just went ahead and I looked at all of the puzzle or bomb defusal missions, just so I could know how many were left in the game. And just so I could know what I was in for, and that made me also kind of want to play the game a little more once I knew everything that I was sort of in for. Those are the kind of cheats I may use, and even then I won't use them during game. I'll just I'll play it for a second and see. I'm trying to figure out how to use it. I'll show you guys what it's like. Can't find it. Oh, it's there previously. Yeah, missions. Yeah, the game has 50 missions or something like that. But some of the missions, like a good chunk of them, you can beat in like 10 minutes or 5 minutes. So they're not. It's not like it's 50. It's not like there's 50 standard length missions or whatever. So that's but so yeah, the cheat code is still enabled, but I'm not going to be using it. I mean, I'm not going to be skipping any levels or nothing like that.
The following takes place between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. This is Beta Leader. I have 2 armed guards patrolling the above decks. I don't know how many below. You're clear to continue in, but I want each and every position called. There's illegal arms shipments aboard and at least 200 kilos of biotoxin rice. Everything points to these people being on the defensive. If they even find out we're in the area, they'll blow the holds and release the toxin into the water system. Are we clear?
I copy you, Beta Leader. Beta Leader, they've got the ship rigged. We tripped the switch. They don't know we're here yet. They will soon.
Damn it. We're heading in. We need to get on board and stop the detonation of the rice and cargo. Maintain position. We cannot afford to make any mistakes. Let's go!
Some of the missions in there in this game are actually kind of easy, in my opinion. But
We need to
then
get
there's
inside the
some
ship. Spread out and take it slow.
Team in position.
But then there's some that are kind of annoying, but also kind of challenging, kind of annoying. The driving missions are just, in my opinion, terrible. Oh my goodness, it's just some of the driving missions are just a nightmare. The game looks pretty good. It looks pretty clean. The graphics are okay. Very sleek menu design. You have yeah, if you press left or right on the directional pad, that changes your weapons. Once you get health packs or something, you press up or down, and that can show you your PDA and everything else. Or if you want to see your objectives, you just hold select. Everything has a nice clean feel to it. You have a nice little map that shows you excuse me, I think it shows you where enemies are. I'm not quite sure.
Taking cover. In position.
Using cover will protect you in combat. Cover can be found around door frames or behind solid objects. Okay.
Hostile spotted.
Fired in standard. Weapons can be fired in standard or aim mode. Aim mode features a target assist feature. One neat thing about it is I like how you can aim within this little circle at specific
Hostile down.
at specific enemy body parts or any spot on the enemy that you like. I like that right there. I think a lot of developers can maybe learn a thing or two every now and then from your from your average movie game or even budget game at that. You know, because there's a lot of interesting ideas that some movie games or budget games actually have. They could be
Doors locked. Explosive breach needed. Priming breach charge.
that can be implemented.
Hostile spotted. Taking cover. Hostile down. Following your lead, sir.
Another good example is The Thing for the PS2. It's a sort of a sci-fi horror game, sort of a horror game. I mean, it can be scary, I guess, if you want it to be, but it's not really a scary game. And it's squad-based, which raises the question: why are there not a lot of squad-based horror games out there? I mean, there's plenty of regular horror games, you know, third-person, you know, shooters or whatever. But also, that game uses a very unique I guess unique fear system, to where like you have to earn the trust of allies to recruit. So before you even recruit somebody, you have to earn their trust by like giving them stuff.
Hostile spotted.
Excuse me.
Take cover position.
Hostile down.
Hostile down. Following your lead, sir.
Yeah, I'd never seen a excuse me, a squad based horror game. I'm sure they probably exist, but before the thing, I never saw one until after the thing, which was Resident Evil Raccoon City. But even that game isn't really like it's not really scary. I'm sure it's meant to be scary. I'm sure it has some scary sections in the game, but it's not. I wasn't afraid. Well, I actually never played it before. I played a few minutes of it, but from what I watch on YouTube and from what I've played from the multiplayer, it's not really scary. It has a scary tone. There's monsters in it, but it isn't really scary. Because a lot of games, you know, you have monsters and
Hostile spotted.
you fight creatures or whatever, but that doesn't mean they're scary.
Hostile down. Following your lead.
One series I wish they'd revive, although I kind of wish they wouldn't revive it now, because it would only be on the Xbox One and PS4, and I would definitely never buy it.
Hunter, hold position here.
Yes, sir.
But if they did revive it, I would like to see Unimusha revived and put on the PS3 and 360, as well as the newer systems. But I'm pretty sure if that game ever sees a revival, or that franchise, it won't be on
Move up.
the 7th gen, it'll be on the 8th gen. Which is fine. It's not really fine, but I'll learn to accept it.
It's an ambush.
Hostile down.
Whoa, no. That was stupid. I didn't even look right there.
Hostile down.
Following your lead.
Oh, this is one of those games where you have to click the right thumbstick to reload.
Hostile down.
Wow. Yeah, the shooting mechanics are actually pretty good. So much so, or not very good. They're good enough. I also wouldn't mind if it was just a standard third-person shooter.
Do we know where the rifle will be
If I didn't have to.
Probably in one of the forward cargo holds.
I think even without the lock on, 'cause that's the only way to really aim in this game. Even without the lock on, the game's pretty good. I mean, like, this is free aim right here, but I still have to hold L1.
Hostile down. Hostile spotted.
Hostile down.
There's an okay cover system as well. But yeah, the cheat, the level select cheat really helped me a lot to practice
Hostile down.
to practice the mini games for the bomb defusal and stuff like that, and the hacking.
Hostile down. Ryson is released.
Could be any minute. We've got to keep moving.
Because this game has a mission select, like every mission you beat you can replay. But with the mission select cheat, I can take a look at all the missions in the game. And yeah, I think the biggest trouble I'll have will be one driving mission in this game, one or two driving missions,
Hostile down.
and a lot of the hacking and bomb defusal mini games. But aside from that,
Get down. Take cover.
this game's actually
Hostile down.
I think it's pretty short. It's not really a long game. I mean, I think it isn't.
Hostile down.
Probably like at least 6 or 7 hours.
We'll have to go this way, sir.
I mean, yeah, it has over 50 missions, but like some missions can literally be beat in like 5 minutes if you know what you're doing. Even if you don't know what you're doing, like even if you're still learning. But oh well.
Following your lead, sir.
Why can't I follow your lead? It's my phone.
Hostile down.
Hostile down. Move out.
Jack, it's Michelle. We have a bomb squad on their way. They're following you in.
Priming breach
I
charge.
copy.
I'll be right back. I have to go. I'll be right back.
They're all dead, sir. What's going on here?
It's the ship's original crew. They must have been killed when the ship was taken over.
Up there! It's the bomb! Following your lead.
Be right back.